Hello Virgo, welcome to your November 2018 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. From the Druid plant oracle, you've pulled the card of Juniper. Now, Juniper was used in the old days for cleansing houses and people, even animals. Very much a card that is symbolic of something you need to complete or clear away before beginning a new project or phase. There is the saying, before you can welcome something new, you need to say goodbye to something that needs release. Now, from the crystal angels, you've pulled the card of gold, if I can speak correctly. Now, gold is technically not a crystal. Of course, it is a precious elemental metal. Very valuable, as we know, malleable, soft enough to easily transform into jewelry. And scientists believe that gold arrived on the Earth from asteroids. So, gold is symbolic of the divine and therefore an amplifier of prayers and intentions. So, what I get from this for you, Virgo, is for those of you who believe in prayer and setting intention in whatever divine means to you, whatever spirituality means to you. Very much being amplified at the present time. And it is about cleansing, it is about releasing something here so that you can move on to a new phase in life. And I feel like there is an energy of divine intervention over loneliness or feeling that you're left out in some way. From the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've pulled the card of Can You Hear Me? Which does speak, of course, about a cry for help, communication after loneliness. You'll see that a woman floats in a seashell on the sea. She's looking to the horizon as if she is waiting for somebody. She is holding a trumpet in her hand, ready to blow it when the time comes. So the ocean symbolizes her feelings here, Virgo. Vast and seemingly unknowable, it surrounds her in an endless arc. She looks lonely, but she has a way of connecting, a tool for turning passive silence into supportive communication. She just needs to raise her trumpet and call for help. So let's see where this goes for you, Virgo. I'm going to leave this as the overall energy. And I've already meditated on your energy here, Virgo, so I'm going to shuffle one more time and see what the energy is around you for November 2018 for the Earth sign of Virgo. For the Earth sign of Virgo. Let's start with the past, the present, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening in your environment, Virgo, hopes and fears, the potential outcome, and what this reading is about. So let's take a look here and see what we have for you. The Magician. I love it already. I love it. You know, I get the energy of you with this, the loneliness, feeling isolated in some way. For you, it's a turning point with the Magician. It's you now being ready to create something new for yourself after going through a healing period, cleansing out the old. I love the Magician for you, Virgo, because it does speak about you having the intellect. It also speaks about you having the creative desire, the drive, the passion, and as well as a sense of practicality, groundedness, and your emotions in control. It seems like what I get for you, Virgo, in November is you being ready to take that next step to create something for yourself. Let's have a look what's happened in the past. Okay, I like this energy too for you. the Eight of Swords in reverse. So whatever has kept you in this place of loneliness, feeling that you weren't going to get what you wanted. In terms of, if this is love, it talks about companionship. But for you, in just recently, I feel there has been a release of those thoughts that hold us back in our mind. Negative thoughts, that inner narrative that has restricted you in some way. For you, it's freedom, it's liberation from restriction, and being ready to create. And it seems like with this card of gold that it is the right time for this. So let's have a look and see what's in your current energy. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something that you're not willing to give in to anymore. It may have been something from the past that was holding you back, keeping you trapped. It's more a sense of being trapped. It's something that you're keeping yourself trapped in. And I pick it up as thoughts, especially about disappointments, things that have happened in the past where you have felt a lack of balance, a lack of equality. Things were not equal. For you, you're no longer willing to give in to that energy. For you, I get the sense of very much needing to keep that sense of hard-won balance. Let's take a look at the near future. Okay, the Tower. I even like this one for you because it is the destruction of something that needed to fall down. It may have been a relationship, it may have been a belief. I get a lot of Virgos. It will be about how you have felt. Any negativity that you felt. I feel it is the destruction of the old. It's a destruction of the old so that you can rebuild and rebuild stronger. Something that is long-term, something that is going to be a lot more fulfilling for you. Now, there's a sense of this may be happening quite suddenly, but for me, I get the sense that it has, for most Virgos, it's long overdue. The end to some, I pick it up for a lot of you, it will be about a thought process, something that has been holding you back. Let's take a look at the advice or your best path to follow. You've got Judgment in reverse. So there has been, when I see this with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel that you have kept yourself trapped in the past, and I feel not learning from the past. There's an energy here of perhaps you wanted to reconcile with someone and you may have been holding on to an ending, a painful ending, for a very long time here, Virgo. But as advice, it's saying to you that it's time for you to release, free yourself from thoughts of wanting reconciliation with a past partner. It's about learning from past mistakes and deciding what to let go of and what to keep when it comes to future goals. And I feel that this is what's instrumental for you now here, Virgo. It's very much a feeling of you releasing yourself from what has been quite confining. It's kept you lonely. And I feel it has a lot to do with wanting reconciliation with someone from the past, someone that may have hurt you. Let's take a look in the environment. Okay, the Three of Cups. So around you there is an element of friends, family. I do see these as social occasions, happy events. And for you, I think it's very important for you to be able to get back out there and enjoy happy times with friends, socialize, do the things that you want to do instead of keeping yourself isolated here, not feeling in the mood or ready to go out. It may even signify for some of you Virgos, it will be about getting out there and dating. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. The Knight of Cups in reverse. You're hesitant, still hesitant when it comes to love because of the past, and I can see that. It's very much been a tough place for you in the last few years, in that you have held on to the memories of a past relationship that has kept you from moving forward with your new life. And I do feel it is a new life for you, a new beginning. And you're hesitant when it comes to accepting love and giving love as well. Now with the potential outcome, you have the Four of Cups. So I'm a little bit worried here, Virgo, that if an offer is to come to you, that you may just reject it outright without giving it a chance. When I see the Four of Cups, I see it as very much an energy for you of, again, keeping yourself isolated, a time of withdrawal. There's healing involved, yes, but I feel that there's a time for you to come out of that withdrawal. And part of the healing process for you now, rather than keeping yourself isolated there, is to get yourself out there. Start rejoining social circles, dating, being open to offers. But the potential here is that you will reject offers. So let's see. I'm going to, let's do one more shuffle here for you, Virgo. And we'll clarify, we'll start with the past and go clockwise here for Virgo for November 2018. What are the messages for Virgo? Please clarify from the past card for November 2018. Please clarify for Virgo. Please clarify for Virgo for November 2018. Okay. Let's see what we have for you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you've been guarded. You've had your guard up. You haven't wanted to be open to offers. Very closed off emotionally. But that's in the past, and I see that there is a chance. There is a chance in your environment here for you to drop the guard here and start dating, or just start going out with friends and enjoying yourself. That there needs to be a release for you, release of the old, so that you can bring in the new. Now we have in your present circumstances the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Cups. So you're not, for now, there's been a lot of fantasizing for you. Perhaps daydreaming when it comes to options. And it's not such a bad energy for you, especially during the healing process, that you have thought about other options. But you're not willing to give in to the fantasy anymore. For you, I feel it has to be something that's real. You're looking at more reality-based now, rather than thinking of various options here as just fantasy. I feel there is a change of energy around you. More focused on practical matters, keeping it real, as they say, and it's very much an energy of not wanting to give in to daydreams. Let's take a look at your near future. Okay, you've got the Tower and the Justice in reverse. So for a long time, what I get for you is that there may have been some what you view as unfair treatment when it comes to the past, in love, from a past partner. Again, I get inequality, imbalance, someone not showing you support, and also not taking your needs into account when making a fair, balanced decision. But with the Tower, I get that this energy around you is changing, whereas your focus may have been on things being unfair, how people have treated you in the past being unfair. I feel like this is what is needing to be destroyed. This energy is what needs to be cleared. This imbalance, a sense of unfairness. Let's take a look at your advice. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time for this reassessment. Do you really want to put more energy and effort into thinking about reconciliation with someone, especially if this person didn't show you the support you wanted and was unfair when making a choice or a decision here? Do you really want to keep giving into this or putting more effort into wanting reconciliation with this person? Or the cards are suggesting, is it time to learn from the past, clear out the past energy, and clearly decide what it is you want to focus on, what you feel is going to pay off in the end? Because do you really want to keep giving into a situation that is not paying off? I feel for you that the time has come to make the choice, to make the decision where to put your energies. Is it going to be focusing on unfair treatment, on the past, or instead are you going to not be fantasizing about new opportunities, but instead go out and get them? Actually create the life for yourself that you want. Let's take a look in the environment with that Three of Cups. We've got the Sun in reverse. Yeah, so things are still not clear for you. With the Seven of Cups and the Sun in reverse, I feel that these two energies are linked here with your current energy and what's happening around you. Is that you may just be starting out on the dating scene again, or starting to re-enter the social scene, but things are still not clear to you. There may be a tendency to maybe, I want to say, bite off more than you can chew as well, so be careful about that. For some of you, it will be about potentially overindulging But for others of you, the majority of you, it will be about the need for you to see things more optimistically and less pessimistically. The majority of Virgos, I feel like there's been a lot of pessimism around you when it comes to opportunities. And this is what needs to change. I feel for you, you may have gone out on a date or two here, but it's made you maybe even more pessimistic for some of you as well. But I get the energy of not giving up. Let's see what this Knight of Cups in reverse is. Death in reverse, yeah. As you fear here, you're fearing that you're not going to have this transformation, that you aren't going to let go of the past, and that you're going to feel stuck, especially when it comes to maybe a withdrawal of an offer. There may have been some broken promises, broken engagements, an end of a love affair, or possibly even a marriage or a long-term commitment. And your fear is that you're not going to be able to release that you're going to hold on to memories and thoughts about this that is going to keep you in this place, I feel, where you're not open. You're closed off emotionally. You're holding on to, again, I get a lot of pessimism. Let's take a look at that Four of Cups. Yeah, the Devil. Virgo. Yeah, it's an unhealthy thing for you to keep holding on to the past. What I get is that there was unfair treatment in the past. I don't think there's any doubt. And I don't think that is in dispute. Someone hasn't treated you well. They didn't show you support, possibly when you needed it most. And I feel that this is the Devil energy. It's an unhealthy, I get for you, it is an unhealthy thought process. This, what you're holding on to. I get an element of stubbornness for you in the past too when it comes to releasing these thoughts. You have stubbornly held on to them for a long time. But the energy right in the center is good energy for you, Virgo. It's about you having everything you need within yourself to create the type of future that you want, or to go out and create the relationship that you want. But you're being held back by, I get it as some unhealthy attachment to some negative thoughts, a way of thinking, pessimism, not seeing things clearly, when I feel for you that you do have options, but you're stubbornly refusing to see that or acknowledge that these are around you, these options for fun, for joy, to experience life, instead of keeping yourself closed off, Virgo. So there's lots to clarify in part 2, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. So if this is resonating, I hope that you join me there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and I'll be pulling out a lot more cards. We'll find out what your best path to follow is here, Virgo, and what's going to happen in the outcome, because I feel for you the main thing is very much an energy of needing to start again, but starting it again in the right way, not holding on to negativity from the past, So not bringing that into any future relationships, because how we start something determines in many ways the outcome of what will follow. So I'm going to leave you with that, and please join me in part 2. Again, the link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the best with this, Virgo, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.